Hello everyone, this is Sheshe and today I'm coming on to share with you Friday flowers. Today's flower comes from the Ton. You can find this at thetonstamps.com. There's the website. We're going to focus on this image right here, but I did make some flowers with this image. So I'm going to stamp out the images so you can see how well they stamp. I purchased this stamp set on my own. I just love their stamps. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see how well it stamps. I'm using a set by McGill to emboss and the embossing mat. So I'm going to stamp out the little one. And I'm not using any leaves today because I am using all my flowers on a project. So that's the little one. And I'm using Memento ink. So here you go. Now I'm going to stamp out the big one. And we're just going to fussy cut out the image, not the leaves, just the image itself. So here's that one. And that's how well that one stamps. Just a beautiful image. Okay, so, and I know a few of you asked what stylus tool I use. It's like this, and if you're looking for it, I'll post some links in the description box below, as well as the embossing mat. So I'm using a 8mm for embossing today. So I've cut out my image. This is what I cut out, and we're just going to cut along the image. And all you do is just cut out 4 sets like so. Just like that. And just like that. It's a very simple flower. And then I'm going to cut out right about here. Okay. And then I'm going to cut between these 2 lines. So when you're done, you have just 4 petals. Instead of cutting between each line, I just cut between 4 petals. So that's all you need to do. So we're going to flip the flowers over, and then again we're going to use the 8mm, and just we're going to emboss like so on each of those. It looks like a heart, and we're going to just emboss on each 4 sets of those petals, so it looks like that. And then we're just going to emboss in the center, and it looks like that when you're done. This is what you get. I'm going to repeat that again on this petal, and this petal, and then on this petal, and on this petal. On this petal. So when you're done, you get embossing on all 4. We're going to flip this over and then just give it a deep embossing in the middle, and this is what you get. Now you can leave it 1 tier, it looks really pretty like that, but I'm going to glue just 2 layers. And I know a lot of you are asking about this too. I'll post a link for that as well in the description box if you're still looking for it. So I know a lot of you don't have stores near you. So all you do is just place these 2 together like so. And then if you want to leave it just like that, you can. But Again, I'm going to use this on a project next week, and you'll get to see the surprise next week of what I'm making with all of these flowers that I'll show you in just a moment. And then I'm going to use some Nouveau crystal drops for the center, and what I'm using today is honey gold. You set that aside to dry. I'm not using any leaves because these flowers are going to go on a vine with some greenery. It's going to be a die cut. So that completes my Friday flowers today, and I'll show you the rainbow of wildflowers that I made. They look like this. Look how pretty. All the rainbow. So I want to thank you for joining me today for Friday flowers. I know it's really quick, but I need these flowers done. I need a whole bunch more made than what I made today for my project next week. And I hope you'll join me for that so you can see how it turns out. So take care everyone, and have a fabulous day.